If you want more abundance and opportunities in your leadership life, then you must know the secrets behind receiving. Now, giving is a great essential trait of all servant leaders, but if you want more choices, more freedom, and more confidence in your leadership journey, then becoming an awesome receiver is where it's at. And today we're going to go through the where, the how, and the why of becoming an awesome receiver and the benefits it provides you and your team. If you want more success tips like this in your life, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below so you never miss an episode. Welcome to Adventures in Leadership on Kristie TV. This is where high achievers go for the tools, confidence, and motivation to become a successful leader. Let's do this. Welcome to the fourth and final episode in a 4-part series of giving and receiving as a leader. Now, if you missed episode 3, you can catch it right here, or you can click the link below and then just come right back to this episode. Now, the world loves to concentrate on giving, and they say that giving is more important than receiving. Well, that's true to a point. Giving has loads of benefits, like making you feel good inside, helping the other person out, or just making a big difference in the world. But if you always give more than you receive, then how will you ever accept all the awesome opportunities that life has to offer? And did you think about that the more that you receive, the more that you can give? I mean, the world doesn't exactly explain it like that now, does it? Let's get into those 3 secret tips that you can use to become a better receiver, a happier leader, and attract more opportunities in your life. Let's start with where. Where can you receive more? If you feel like you're constantly low on energy, or your stress levels are too high, or you feel like there's not enough time in the day, or you struggle just to get ahead, where are your opportunities to receive more? And do you do any of these things? Do you skip taking care of yourself? No self-care means a burnout you and nothing left to give. Running around constantly, never taking breaks, doing everything for everybody every time, like your family, your career, finances, everything. Do you put pressure on yourself to achieve 100% perfection every single time? As in, does failure completely stress you out? Or do you instantly refuse any compliments or blessings that people try to give you? When life is showing you positive stuff, do you constantly deny it? If you said yes to any or all of these, you just identified where you can receive more. Where can you stand firm on taking more time for yourself? Where can you be more accepting of people's compliments or awards? Where can you alleviate the pressure that you feel you need to be everything to everyone? And where can you give your mind a break so it can feel recharged and refreshed? Take time to reflect on that, because the more that you change your mindset around it and take action on it, the quicker you'll be able to receive and feel a lot more balanced. Let's go to how. How do you handle receiving? Do you feel receiving should only happen when something was done to deserve it? Or do you have issues accepting something because you don't feel that you deserved it? Well, if you waited every single time to know 100% that you deserve this blessing, you'd probably be waiting a very, very long time to receive anything. And this can lead to shutting out yourself and your mind to all the new opportunities that are out there. If you can't accept a blessing from others, it's going to be very, very difficult to handle a blessing from just life itself. And this could also be a sign of lower self-esteem or self-worth. And is this really the culture that you want to encourage on your team? If you feel giving is super important in your leadership life, well then be a great receiver. Because when you accept positive things from others, it empowers them. And then it encourages others to keep giving, and thus you have this awesome cycle that's going. And then it also empowers you, because the more that you receive, the more your cup fills up and the more that you can give. Now do you see how giving and receiving are equal? It's a wonderful cycle, and when people understand that both are important, then we can see some outstanding change in this world. One more part to go. Who knew that giving was equally as important to receiving? If this has been an eye-opener for you, well then click that like button. Moving on to why. Why do you receive or not receive the way you do? I got a hard lesson in receiving my senior year of high school. Now, I was raised to work hard, be a high achiever, don't ask for recognition, and by all means, do not brag. So I did really well in school, and periodically my school would hold these honor assemblies that were held for students who did really well in a certain class, or if the teacher just wanted to honor the student for their special performance. Now, as a good student, I was invited to these assemblies all the time, but one day I decided to just skip it. I had plenty of work I had to do. I really didn't care about getting an award or being recognized for my efforts. Big mistake. As I was vice president of student government, I worked closely with a teacher named Mrs. Evans. And boy, did I hear it from her when she saw that I was not at that event. And I told her I just wanted to stay humble. I didn't want to be seen as a show-off. And actually, I just really didn't care about the recognition. Wrong answer. She said, it doesn't matter if you wanted the recognition or not. You earned it. And as being vice president of the school, you want to lead a better example, because the message that you sent by not being there shows that you really don't care about the person who thought highly enough of you to want to give you an award. They offered you a gift and you 100% refused it. Also think of who you could have inspired, because there are a lot of students out there where these types of things don't come easy to them. So it could have been inspirational to them to see somebody like you walking up there and getting an award. You just don't know who you could have inspired to better themselves. As a 17-year-old kid, I didn't think of any of that, but her firm conversation still sticks with me to this day. And hopefully it leads you to think about how you receive and what you're doing to balance the giving and the receiving. You've heard of how to be thankful and express gratitude. We'll do the same thing when you receive something. The act of gracefully receiving something positive in your life is the highest form of gratitude. Now, when I was in high school, I made it unfortunately clear that I was not grateful for all the people that put on the event, for the teachers that thought highly of me, and for the potential to inspire others. If you want to be open to growth, excellence, opportunities, and all sorts of blessings, then just be an amazing giver and a grateful receiver. Because when you learn how to do both, then your life is going to be full of abundance. So then the only question left is, how are you going to be a better receiver, and what action are you going to take to make that happen? And then if you also missed the last 3 episodes of the Servant Leadership series, well, you can catch them right there. Well, what was your favorite tip on receiving? Let me know in the comments below, and if this video gave you a spot of motivation, then just give it a thumbs up. If you loved what you saw today and you want more, you got it. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below, and you'll never miss an episode. And if you know someone who would love these leadership tips, success strategies, or motivational stories, well, hit the share button below and then just share it with them. They may just thank you for it. It was great seeing you here on Kristie TV, and remember to give and receive. Do you want to be a confident, next-level leader, but your job doesn't offer any solid training? Are you unsure of how or where to start? Then let's talk. Schedule a free leadership strategy session with me. If you're a driven professional and you're serious about taking your success to the next level, just click the link in the description below. We'll talk about your challenges and next steps you can take to be the leader you're meant to be. Let's move you forward now.